How's it going? How's it going? I hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good day. Let me ask you guys a question, guys and ladies. Is COVID-19, the Wuhan flu, is it harmless or is it not? I think Trump, they're going after Trump because he said 99% of COVID is harmless. Well, is that true? Is it? Is COVID overhyped? Is it? Is the fear of it exaggerated? You let me know. You let me know what you think about that. Okay. I'm definitely interested in your thoughts on that. I'll put it to you this way. Most people who get the Wuhan flu, most people who get COVID, most people recover, right? That's been shown. We know that. We know that. The numbers show that. I talked about this last time when it was like, they will say, I received one of those warning texts saying, stay indoors, don't go out, hospitals are overrun. We're like, oh man, that's alarming. That's serious news. But the problem is, that's fake news. That's not even real. That's not even what was happening. At that time, the hospitals were not even close to being overrun. The ICU in some hospitals were at about 75% capacity. But just the ICU, just that wing, which means there's other wings, other beds that could be used to give treatment if needed. And the majority of the patients in the ICU weren't even COVID related. They weren't even. You know, you could find this out for yourself too if you don't believe me. And if you're given those messages and you live in an area that's seems pretty good as far as COVID goes. And of course, I'm in Texas and the number of cases are rising. People are alarmed by that. Okay. But what's going on with these cases? Are they asymptomatic? A lot of them are. A lot of them are asymptomatic. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. That means you have antibodies that pretty much put that virus in check. That's how it works. It's a good thing that I can't get it. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good thing that you have antibodies and your body's able to fight it and make sure that you don't have the symptoms. People treat that as it's not a good thing because I guess science is too complicated for them. I don't know. But is COVID dangerous? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, when you get it, you can ask the nurses. You can ask the nurses that have hands-on experience. And if you're not asymptomatic, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be tough. It's going to take a lot out of you. But most people who get it survive. Most people who get it make it through just fine. Like I said, that's in the numbers. If you really look at the numbers, it's like 1%. It gets real low. If you want to be nice, 2%. But what happens is, people with like underlying complications, underlying health problems, they're the ones who tend to not do so well. Which I get why. Like I said, the virus takes a lot out of you. Like, when you get it, your lungs, I mean, you're going to have a hard time breathing, right? Of course, some people are really worried about the permanent damage it does to your lungs. Now, I'm a little hesitant to believe that it's permanent damage to the lungs. Damage to the lungs? Yes. Permanent damage? I don't know. Like, how do they know that? COVID-19 has not been around that long to know the permanency of the damage to the lungs, right? But just on the surface level, most people who get the virus are going to survive just fine. A good majority seem to have no symptoms whatsoever, which is great. That's what we should be hoping for. Some people say, oh, but we shouldn't have the virus at all. You're not going to kill the virus. You're not going to snuff it out. That's not what happens at all. The virus is still going to be around. You just have antibodies. Or get a vaccine that prevents or that helps your body fight it. But the virus is still going to exist. And the people who do get the virus and that they're not asymptomatic, well, a good majority survive that. And I'm going to call it it's a pretty brutal fight. I've seen what happens. I've seen the before and after photos. I'm sure you have too. I don't know how much of that is played up or whatever. I'll take it. I'll take their word for it. I'll take their word for it. It's a good fight, but they make it. And some say, oh, you can get it again. I mean, okay. Like, is it going to be like the same symptoms? And I don't know if I really believe that 100%. Like, based on what exactly you can get it again. Now, this is coming from the same... rat's ass. This is going to hurt. You know what? I could just do this. Invert. Here, let me get that chest up there. And the mask stuff, you know, I'll wear a mask when the government outlaws protests. You know, if people are okay with the government forcing people to wear a mask because of health concerns, then are you also okay with the government shutting down protests because of health concerns? If you're not okay with them shutting down protests for health concerns, then how can you say you're okay with a government telling you, forcing you, you have to wear a mask? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. I'll say First Amendment right. Well, freedom of expression too. I mean, you could say a government forcing you to wear a mask. That's weird, right? I mean, you definitely paint the picture of how problematic that would be. If the government forced you to wear a shirt that says Black Lives Matter, or forced you to wear a shirt that says Biden or Trump or Obama lover, you know, if a government forced you to wear clothing like that, you know, people would have a problem with it. But if the government forced you to wear a mask, people don't have a problem with it because of health concerns. Okay, and I'm willing to take that if you're also okay with the government outlawing protests at this point. You know, just go all the way with it. Because if you're gonna violate the Constitution, just go all the way with it. Don't, especially if it's gonna be for health concerns. You might as well. You might as well. You know what's funny too about the mask is that people say, "Oh, it's the lack of masks and the opening up that caused the spike of COVID." That's really interesting. Because really, the spike of COVID cases, like a lot of us had COVID this whole time and didn't know it because asymptomatic, right? Our body just wasn't showing it. So you're finally getting tested and go, oh, wait, you mean I had this virus this whole time? That's weird. I didn't know that. And that's what's happening. A lot of that is what's happening. Of course, then you also have these protests, these riots that are still happening. And some say, oh, they're wearing masks. Are you really looking at them? No, a lot of them aren't wearing masks. And even if they are wearing masks, they're so side by side connected to one another, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. The mask, it's not a condom. It's not just particles coming out of your mouth that transfers COVID. It's also in fecal matter. It's in farts. It's in sweat. It's in tears. Like, it's in everything, okay? You don't have to take my word for it. You can find the studies that show that. You know, doctors talking about that. Of course, that can be exaggerated or played up. It's hard to know what is real news and fake news anymore, right? Because it just comes at you so fast. And the people who are supposed to be journalists, they don't vet anything. Everything's all opinion now. It's all opinion, and they go based on tweets. They don't vet anything, so it's like, you know, they're not doing their job to be You can't trust them. You can't trust them at all. I have more more faith in some YouTuber like Tim Pool than I do, someone on CNN or MSNBC, which is pretty much the same fucking thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aye. Nope, not today, son. Not today. Hey, what's going on, Timothy? What's going on? I'm just streaming. I had a few topics. I was just gonna rant on, and so people will probably tune in afterwards. Maybe. That's how it usually works. Let me ask you, Timothy, are you... Her boobies are jiggly. Oh, they are. They are. Very, very. Let me go ahead and... Your comments get censored. You're in here so much. Let me just go ahead and give you mod status, too. Everyone who... This is a small channel. I'll give everyone mod status, just about. They're very jiggly. And this is on the medium jiggle. Next time I play, I'll put it on the max. And so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. I think there's a save room down here, I think. Ouch. Oh, what's this? I can sit in a chair. Okay, that's cute. So yeah, Timothy, are you super worried about COVID? Is COVID kind of harmless? I mean, saying it's harmless, I will say that it does sort of, it's kind of like a middle finger slap to the face to those who have it or had it and had to go through, because it does take a lot out of your body. It does. It is a struggle. It's not an easy fight, but it's one majority of people recover. And you can look at the numbers, man. Most of the people who die from it are because they have other underlying health issues. You can look at it. The numbers don't lie on that. Yeah, I care about my grandma and grandpa too. Actually, my grandpa's dead. But I care, no, oh, the other side of the family. I care about them too. I do. But I mean, you can't lock down everything forever and hope the virus will go away. It's not how it works. It's not like outlaws coming in. It's not like outlaws or cowboys coming in into the town in the old west where you could just lock everything down and it just go away. It's not. That's not how it works. You're not going to stop human traffic. You're not going to be able to do that. It's unrealistic. But yet people think they can. Yeah, it's not to be taken lightly. But I'm not, like, afraid of it. Like, if I get it, well, we'll see what happens. But, and there's a chance that I could have it and I just don't know. And that's what some people are finding out. Now, what are your thoughts on, what's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell. Miss Maxwell. Epstein's wife thing. I heard that she's already on suicide watch because she was finally arrested, right? She was finally arrested. I mean, she was aiding Epstein in abusing these girls. In fact, it sounds like she had a hand in it too. Like literally a hand. That's pretty graphic. And that involves kids. That was not good. That was not good. That's probably the worst thing I said today. But she's finally arrested and detained. I heard she's already on suicide watch. And I also heard that she might have COVID. Are you kidding me? I mean, who would believe that? That's what's gonna happen. They're not gonna say she killed herself. She's gonna say she died of COVID. And when they do say that, who is going to believe that? Who is really seriously going to believe that? Right? If you believe that Miss Maxwell dies of COVID, then that's how you know you might be an idiot. I mean, that would be something, right? The autopsy's done. Yep, she died of COVID. That's weird. There was a bullet wound in the back of her head, but nope, she died of COVID. Take this. Take that. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's dragon's doing a lot of damage. Yo, killed him. And this is on randomized mode, so I have a lot of shards and weapons kind of early on in the game. Like everything is kind of like swapped around. Doesn't make any sense. They better do some tests on her. They need to really keep an eye on her cell. They can't let the same mistake happen again, right? What a coincidence, right? It's gonna be a massive coincidence that the cameras go off, they malfunction, the guards that are supposed to be there are gone, are asleep. That's gonna be real convenient. And then COVID comes and kills her. That's so sloppy, and it's gonna be something like that, right? It's gonna be something so blatant and in our face, because these guys that were in bed with her are real cocky and careless. They have no shame. Like if she survives and makes it to a trial, I'm willing to bet someone's gonna shoot her right in the courthouse. It'd be a fucking bold move, man. Which, by the way, I know someone's probably gonna say, I don't know about now, maybe later, but what about Trump? You know, there's plenty of photos of Trump being close to Epstein. You know what? You're right. You're right. There are. And I'll say this, that, you know, if a lot of dirt comes out about that, sure. I mean, if there's skeletons that he has with Epstein, let it come out too. I don't want anybody to be given a double standard on this. When Maxwell starts singing, if she survives long enough to start singing like a canary and drops names, I don't want anyone to give favorite treatment, right? I want justice, real justice. But you know, we all know that's not going to happen. That'd be so bizarre if it did, right? That'd be so freaking bizarre if that actually happened. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go at this point. I think somewhere here. What about Oprah and every Hollywood person who has a photo? Oh yeah, Oprah. If Oprah has some dirty laundry, dirty secrets, shut her down too. Every celebrity that's ever been in bed with him, and as long as there's dirt on them, yeah. I mean, Epstein's island had cameras everywhere. If you did something indecent with a child, he had photos and video footage. Because apparently he got a lot of his money, his power by through blackmail, right? Imagine how much power you have over someone when you have pretty much what's going to be their death, like the death of their career and everything on them. It's like, I have photos with you with a minor. How about you do this for me? You know? It's amazing how that works. Ow, that's a good stab. I don't want to see anybody given favorite treatment. And you know what's sad too? I have a bad feeling. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see any sort of justice. And when we don't see it, you know what you're not going to see? You're also not going to see any riots in the street for it. Because the last time this happened, there weren't any fucking riots in the goddamn street about it. Where was the justice and peace for that, huh? Where was the justice and peace riots for Epstein literally getting away with diddling kids, and doing a diddle kid circle farm thing with various politicians and celebrities. I get police brutality is a big problem. It needs to be solved. Sure, yeah. You know what else is a problem that needs to be solved? Politicians and celebrities fucking little kids and getting away with it. That's a huge problem that needs to be solved. No one's fighting for that. Where's the protest for that? Right? You know what? Maybe that's what I'll say. When someone's like, why aren't you protesting or doing Black Lives Matter, putting BLM stuff on Dead Men's Home stuff? I'll do that when they start caring about kids being diddled. I'll do that when they start caring about kids being diddled. Just like how I'll wear a mask. I'll wear a mask when the government starts doing stuff about these protests. Oh, okay. You got to wear a mask. And the government's going to mandate you wear a mask because of health COVID concerns. Okay, well, what about these protests? Shut down the protests too, then. Shut them down. If you're going to go all authoritative like that, go all the way. Go all the way. Especially if it's for health concerns, health risks, right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. But that's what they are. They're afraid. They're afraid to exercise that sort of control because they're afraid of, well, the government's afraid of black people right now. Say it like it is. The government is afraid of black people. They're afraid of the riots. They're not afraid to tell you, oh, you got to wear a mask, which I get. Okay, fine, wear the mask. But where's their concern about the protests and riots and COVID? And they'll have the nerve to say, oh, but they're not even connected. They're not even connected at all. There's no connection, which we talked about that before on another random stream I did, where it's like, you know why they have that study that says that it's not connected? Because when you go get tested, you know what they don't ask for? Whether or not you protested or not. So guess what you're not going to have? Exactly. You're not going to have whether or not they protested or not. So you're not going to have any connection whatsoever. But hey, if there's no data on whether or not there was any sort of link, then you could just say, hey, it looks like the study proved that there's no connection there. Okay. All right. Nice. I don't think I'm getting through this without the dimension shield thing. Or I don't have... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. I could get through that. I have this thing. Dimension shift. This will help. I'm pretty much collecting stuff because everything's randomized, so I don't know where everything's at. So I need to search every little nook and cranny in the castle for things that I should already have. It's kind of an interesting game mode. Some people complain about it and say it hasn't been tested yet because it's like you get to a part where you can't pass. But I don't know. I start feeling that way, but then I can get past. Timothy, well, I'm not a fan of Black Lives Matter anymore since that one black guy raped and nearly killed a white woman. Yeah. Oh, what? I must have missed that one. But I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Hell, I mean, I see these black ladies like messing with white ladies with their dogs. Like I saw this video. Man, this black chick, I guess in the name of Black Lives Matter, had the dog on the leash, was throwing the dog around. Crazy. Oh my God. Probably because maybe the white chick caught her an N-word. Even so, that doesn't justify it. You know, and I hate this. I hate the people who give people the out because their feelings were hurt. Look, I get it. You don't like to be called the N-word. I get that. But I hate to tell you this. It's just a word. Oh, it's not just a word. It's not just a word. Man, it is a word. It is an insult. It is a word. What do you mean it's not just a word? It's a slur just like any other slur. When you hear it, sure, if it offends you, it bothers you. But you know what it doesn't justify? Beating someone up over it. It definitely doesn't justify beating up someone's dog over it. Shooting someone over it. Besides, that not a word, it's not just a word. That word is saturated in rap music and hip hop and all that. So what do you mean it's not just a word? I mean, yeah. These guys are silly. They're so silly. Okay. So yeah, Maxwell's probably gonna die. She's probably gonna suicide and disappear, right? I saw a post that said that white women can't be raped because of their because they are oppressors, because of the privilege. White people can't be raped. I also heard something on the Joe Rogan podcast. I can't remember the name of the guest, but he said that even brown people, even people shade brown, have to take brown privilege courses. So this Black Lives Matter stuff, this white fragility, it's not just affecting white people. It's also going towards brown people, which is weird. The fact that those words even came out of my mouth is weird. Why are we talking about just shades of skin? Why are we talking about skin color? It's like we're regressing. We're regressing. Oh my God. We were... Okay, if you want to listen to a pretty decent... I thought it was a pretty decent talk. Racism in America. I did that with a black guy named Salim. He brought up some stuff that obviously had a difference of opinion in. And we talked about it. You know, like when he talked about reparations and stuff like that. Or when he talked about what the apology would be. Like, what sort of apology would America have to give? And never got a good answer. Or never got a solid answer. Not an answer you could really... What do I mean good? I mean, not an answer you could really do anything with tangibly. Like, it was like feels. It was an answer based on feels. And that's because there's not a good answer.
Dimension shift! Dimension shift!
Oh, what else did we talk about? Oh, Kanye West. Kanye West 2020. I think he's too late for that. I think Kanye's too late for that. He's got to run as independent if he's serious. He's probably gonna do that just to raise some money and for publicity. That's fine. You know, whatever. Does he actually have a chance? No, not at all. Is it funny? Yeah, it's hilarious. It's hilarious that he's running. Maybe if he ran earlier, you might have a better chance. I mean, imagine Kanye West and Kim Kardashian West in the White House. That's something there. That's an interesting combination. I mean, it would be another hot first lady. It would be going up from there. Which, by the way, well, I was gonna make a comment about Kim Kardashian's ass being fake, but I don't think that matters. Fake or not, it still looks good. I mean, at times when it's photoshopped, when it's photoshopped, and I'm an ass fan. Okay, I really don't need to be here at all. Ouch. Who just keeps a bunch of spikes in the castle? Like, why do that? Who designs stuff like that? I didn't need to do any of this. What I'm looking for right now is a particular item to let me get on this train. And I have to find it throughout this castle? Good luck on that. I might not be able to find it. I need that or something that would help me traverse the underwater part. You ready for an ass show? Let's get an ass show. I want to cook something. If you made it this far, here's my fan service for you. You ready?
I'll go with this.
You like that fan service?
Great.
There you go. You earned it. You listened to me ramble for about 30 minutes.
I'll go with this.
There you go, man.
Great.
I just did that just for that. Okay. So I'm trying to see where else I could go in this castle. I don't have anything to navigate the underwater part. I don't have the ID for the train. I don't think I have the items for it. Good luck. I might actually be stuck. I might be able to fight. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't have it. Shard-wise. Hey, bunny morphosis. This thing's cool. Turns you into a bunny. Ah! That mod was showing a little bit. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's not do that. Let's not do that one. And I don't have the underwater thing, do I? I don't think I do. Amphibian speed. Increased movement underwater. I don't think that's it. Man. I'm looking for... Yeah, I don't have it. So, I guess what I could do, since I can't get on the train to get to the one part of the castle that I need to go to now, I guess I could fight... I wonder, did I already fight the Blood Witch? I don't think I did. I might be able to fight her. But it looks like I should have already fought her. Yeah, I'll see what happens. This is... like I'm missing something. Okay, yeah, I think I did already fight her. I must have. I don't see... Well, I guess what I have to do is kill some enemies that may actually have the shard I'm looking for until I get it. That's what it's going to be. Yay. Awesome. Oh, did you mention your Indiegogo campaign? I think you did on the previous stream. You said it was up? I know this channel's small. The outreach is kind of small, but I'll gladly plug it. I know some comic guys didn't like that I had kind of, I guess, beef with that umbrella guy. It's not really I have beef with him. Well, other than I think he flagged the video that I had talking about him. I'm pretty sure it was him or someone close to him, but whatever. I just didn't like the fact that it seemed like, and I was one of the guys that felt for him because he seemed like he's constantly being harassed and victimized or targeted by SJWs and anti-Comicsgate guys, whatever. It's like, man, they're constantly messing with him. But then the mailbox thing happened, and I was like, wait, that doesn't look legit. Something looks funny here. That his mailbox was knocked over, and he blames anti-Comicsgate and SJWs, whatever. He blames someone who wouldn't even have the gas money to make it all the way to where he lives. Infamous? there's no way Infamous would make it all the way over there. Where is it? Like Tennessee or something? I remember his address. I'm not going to say it. But I remember that if you Google his address, it doesn't even show you his house. It shows you like down the road or something. You have to actually make some adjustments. So no, I don't believe someone from Houston drove all the way up to Tennessee to knock the mailbox down. And also the mailbox, if you looked at it, it was held together by duct tape. Clearly held together by duct tape. So it could have just fallen by a gust of wind. That's it. But it was that moment when I realized, wait, he could just be like taking advantage of situations, constantly making himself to look like a victim of things, kind of like Anita Sarkeesian would do, or any other these people would do. It's like, that's kind of weird. And then I learned that he's a therapist, or was a therapist, so he knows the psych game. He knows what to do. He's not dumb. So I was like, oh, okay. This is starting to make sense now. That's why he's constantly always the victim. Because that's his narrative. He's going to be the victim. But he's going to, instead of being like, oh, they're harassing me, he does kind of do that. But he's going to play a little bit of the tough guy, which is okay. That's all. That's all I had. I was just saying that. What I said is what I said in those videos, except a little bit longer. That's it. If you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. Well, I believe that they doxed him. Yeah, about the dox thing. He said he was doxed. Which, yeah, I mean, that could have happened. I also heard that he might have doxed himself by accident. Or he claimed he was doxed like multiple times. It's like, I thought you were already doxed. What's going on? And she has followers. Yeah, she has followers, but to drive all the way to his house to knock his mailbox down? Yeah, I don't believe that. Not at all. Like, no. Especially a mailbox is held up by duct tape. That's goofy. And the reason why I don't believe that is because there's evidence out there that, look, I get it when people are talking about you on Twitter, you might feel the need to like kind of go in there and start flinging stuff back. But when your wife does it using different sock accounts, it's weird. There's screenshots of DMs and tweets where definitely his wife was not helping things and getting into cat fights with Infamous and those people. Like a Mean Girl style thing. It was embarrassing. Like I don't have anything against the guy personally, other than he obviously didn't like that I was talking about it, which I get. But hey, I mean these are things that people ask him, and he kind of avoids. If you wanted to, I mean, I'm curious how he would answer these questions. I don't think he would. Because I'm definitely not a pro SJW or pro anti comic skate or whatever. Actually, really at this point, comic skate's like, just make comics. Like, why are you guys so worried about like who's on whose clique? Who's on whose team? Just make comics. If someone's talking bad about you, whatever. Ignore the haters. I don't know what to tell you. You get kind of roped into it sometimes. And someone's trying to. No, like I keep on missing that bat. Boom. I was indifferent to the beef. It was, well, the beef between the wife and the other girls. Yeah, that part was just like, whatever. It just looks like a bunch of mean girls. But it's like fanning the flames. It's annoying. It's like, let's talk about comics. Let's talk about the comics you guys are working on. You know, let's do that. Instead of who's on whose side, who's doing what. It's like, who's turning SJW, who's not. It's like a purity contest. It's the same thing that the SJWs do. Who's with us, you know? Who has the same opinions that we do, you know? Like the thing with your comic skate is supposed to be between.
Dimension shift.
That's what it's supposed to be. A clear line between pro and anti. Oh man. I mean, when other professional comic artists that are like in bed with DC or Marvel, when they talk mess about Comicsgate, that's one thing. You know? I'd definitely react to that. If I was them, I'd definitely react to that. Getting into like cat fights online, that's something else. I don't think... Dude, this is going to be a lot of searching. Okay, yeah, what's going to make this tough is I'm actually looking for a particular piece of armor or a particular power that'll let me traverse the rest of the castle. Or this thing called a silver bromide. And once I get that, I'll be fine. But good luck. It could be anywhere. Anyone can drop it, I guess. It's a... By the time I find it, I'm gonna be like level, let's see, what level am I at? Level 30? I'll be like level 40 by the time I find what I'm looking for. Like 50 backers get a limited edition cover by my artist. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Stuff like that, that's cool. Which, by the way, I just want to say too, for those who might think, oh, you think bad about Umbrella Guy. Just one other thing. I don't wish ill on him. I'm not, like his comic, good. Good. I'm glad he's having success with it. That's good. I just think it's funny that he's able to portray himself as the victim of being harassed all the time. And I get people do go after you. I've had people come after me. But it's easier when you kind of fan the flames too. And maybe I should be doing that. Maybe I could do it more often if I kind of like was a sock account or something, kind of fan the flames a bit. You know? Yeah, so what are the other perks you get on your Indiegogo? Yeah, not everybody's cool with each other. That's right. That's right. I kind of think one day we may be able to... I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I think, like, what would happen if we were at a convention together? Because it's possible. If conventions... I don't know if Anime Matsuri is even really going to happen, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, with conventions, it's very possible that I may show up to one and he's there. And it would be, I'm pretty sure he knows who I am. Even though, like, knowing me, knowing how I am, I would just be like, hey, man, did you flag my channel, bro? Did you flag it? Did you flag my video? That's it. That's it. I'd be like, no, man, you know what I was talking about. Is it true? Just let me know. Is it true? That's all I want to know, man. That's it. I'd be like, we could shoot the shit about other things if you wanted to. I probably wouldn't do that. But also, I mean, you can see this on the channel. Drama stuff, man, I don't really cover that much anymore. And for a reason. It gets all, you want to talk about divisive, that gets real divisive. See, I got his soul shard, like this. Resist light, I got that. Where am I going? Where am I at? Oh. Drama stuff I don't do. I've pretty much been covering Chaz, Chop, riots, protests, like anti-cancel culture stuff. Haven't had a horror review in a while. Yeah, I did already fight the witch because she was over here. Must have already fought her. Wow, I don't even remember that fight. Did I really fight her? I did. That must have been handled like in a breeze. Wow, I must have been asleep when that happened. I think I did it last night. And I stayed up real late. So, yeah. Wow. You could be anti? Anti what? I could be anti... I don't remember what I was talking about. Anti-woke? Oh, how did you defeat Infamous on Twitter? I need to kill her real fast. I think she might be nude. There's another mod I put on. I think all the female enemies are essentially kind of nude. But I need her. I think she might have a shard I can get. I like her guitar though. That's cool. Anti-Mr. Deadman and hate on yourself. That'd be weird. That'd be so depressing. I just hate on myself. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hate myself. And if I reach 1 million subscribers, I'll take care of myself. Like that? I don't know. Hey guys, if I get 5,000 likes on this one video, I'll go jump off a cliff in Minecraft. Oh hey there, you two. I just found a random bottle of pills in my mom's medicine cabinet. If you smash that like button, I'll go and take them. I can debate myself. have like an episode where I go full schizo and I debate myself. It's like a war. It's a war in my head. Call it like the id and the ego. Id versus the ego. Like, oh! Like, one side of me is like really racist and anti. Oh shit, that would be bad. One side is gay, one side is not. I had a dream. I want to suck five black cocks at one time. No! I don't know what I'm saying. That'd be weird. That would be an interesting train wreck of an idea. That would be weird. Just calling yourself names. Like, should I go all the way and cry like a Linkin Park song? Should I do that too? Or that was Jonathan Davis from Korn, huh? He cried. My babysitter raped me. Isn't that the story? I don't know. Can this dragon give me something? I know we're just joking around, but part of me actually wants to carry this joke all the way and see what happens. I want to take the joke all the way, see how far it can go, and see what happens. Because I'm curious. And if you're not having fun in life, you're doing it wrong. Oh. Well, if we do that, I might like Chris Farley the whole thing and go way too far. Go way too far. Knowing me, that could very well happen. I mean, am I gonna go all Andy Worski and start stripping and set my nipples on fire and do a handstand? Maybe. Have you seen what I did during Halloween last year? I pretty much went drag for like an episode. Dang it. How am I supposed to open that? Oh. That's the other thing. I need to grab this and move it over, but I can't move it over without another shard that I need. See, this is why people were complaining about randomized mode. Like, I need certain shards in order to pass through certain parts of the castle, but I don't have them yet. Normally, you would have them, but I don't have them. So I have to go see if there's an enemy or something that has it. So really, I should do everything I can to boost my luck. Right now, my luck is only on 36. I should do everything I can to bring my luck up all the way. Is there something else I have? And just kill everything. What happened to Andy Worski? I don't know. But I'm telling you, probably not tonight. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe the next Friday live stream. I will do that. I'll call it. If I call it id versus ego, it might be too smart. It might be too highbrow for people to get. I don't know. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go a full war in myself. I don't know. Oh God. Just. I'm afraid. I'm afraid I might go too far. Don't ever go full retard. Well, I'm gonna go full retard. Didn't they get Andy banned on YouTube? Someone did. He was back. He was on again, doing OnlyFans reviews, which was actually kind of funny. I mean, I like that Andy Worski pretty much embraces his degeneracy. He's not afraid of it. He doesn't avoid that. I mean, I'm pretty much on that path. I mean, I'm pretty close to playing hentai games. Did you see the other night I was streaming Valkyrie Drive? I might stream that again. Give me your shard, bitch. I don't think I have her shard. Okay, now I'm just farming for stuff. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap up. I don't know. Is he reviewing porn? Yeah, he was reviewing OnlyFans. Yeah, OnlyFans stuff. He wasn't showing the porn. No, he wasn't showing it. He was just talking about it, which is fine. I mean, what else can you do? Porn reviews sound fun, actually. I have a side channel that has like. Okay, I have a side channel called the Shit Show, where on that channel I have a couple of videos, like the top 10 lesbian porn stars, the top 10 coked out celebs, top 10 gayest celebs, stuff like that. Stuff I wouldn't post on this channel or any channel. And yeah, reviewing porn. You could do that. You could have fun with that stuff. But yeah, he was doing. I think no, someone flagged this channel though. I don't know who it was. Someone flagged it. Shadow Tracer. What does a shadow do? Hey, I'm not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing anything. Take that dress off, Shadow. Look at that. That's not the appropriate shadow. I want to see 4 jiggly boobs. That's what I want to see. Does the shadow actually do damage? I think it might. So what else would it do? Okay, it does damage. Oh, that looks so painful. Oh wait, I do have something to boost my stats. I wonder if it will affect my luck too. The strength? I think it just boosts your strength. That's it. Damn. So, do I have optimize? I think it's like I have optimizer. I don't think I have luck. I don't have luck. Dang it. Just go on a sexually assault her shadow. She will. She definitely will, and she'll take it. It's the shadow. The shadow can't say no. There's a master-slave joke in there with the shadow, but, you know, can't say it. Can't say racist things. Can't say anything that might be seen as being racist. Otherwise, you'd be canceled. Man, so I was sharing my my video about cancel culture, about how man, especially for authors, like we guys have to really stand up together and resist this shit. Otherwise, we're all going to be taken down. A lot of us will. Of course, some busybody, some Karen on Facebook was like, no, cancel culture is just the free market deciding. I was like, no, cancel culture is not the free market deciding. Cancel culture is a bunch of bullies pretty much demanding that something be censored or altered or taken down because it hurts their feelings. It's not the market. The market would be you deciding based on your wallet. That's the market. The market actually is deciding that the market actually likes the stuff that they're protesting or demanding change. Like fan service and anime, the market likes that. Who doesn't like that are a bunch of SJW Karens who want to see that removed. Which, in China wants to see that removed too, because China hates boobs. So, but, of course she didn't see it. She didn't see it that way. She saw it the other way. That, oh, you sound like you might be the snowflake or the whatever, because it sounds like you're crying, you're complaining because the market's deciding. But it's like, it's not the market that's deciding. That's what you're not understanding. Because the market would be you deciding with your wallet, with your money. That's the market deciding. Using cultural pressure from some vocal minority to pretty much to get your change is you full on pulling a Karen, complaining to the manager to get your way. That's what's happening. And you know what happens when people are behind a Karen? They're pissed off. They're not happy about it. Ooh, let me get that. No one likes being behind a Karen in a line. No one likes being behind a Karen when they're demanding these stupid things, except for other Karens. So, yeah, there's that. Let me get. I guess let me get a sword that. So I can hit that. All these other weapons, but I think... Oh, hey! That does a lot of damage. I'll take this, Graham.
Dimension shift! Dimension shift!
Dimension shift. Okay, what is this? Summon Lure. I already have that. Once again, this is why people complain that random mode, you might get soft locked in the castle. You might reach a point to where it's like, I can't really progress anywhere without farming endlessly for stuff. And then honestly, that's when the game's like, well, it's kind of mindless and fun to play at times. I'm enjoying this. The view's nice. Can I do any moves with this? Hey, hey, look at that. Yep, let's do that. Swing up. Get that upswing there. Upswing. This channel was demonetized for sexually gratifying content. So now I'm delivering sexually gratifying content. You like that? I like that. I think that's what Susan wanted me to do.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
All right, I'm gonna go to the nearest save. Let me use another weapon. Something else that's cool. This is Beast Killer. Ow! Come on, it has to have a move. Weird. But I like your sound. Had a brief relationship with a far left female, and they are unhappy to begin with. They are unhappy. They're on the. I don't know how you braved that, man. They are unhappy. Even after they get the D, they're still unhappy. They're actually even worse after they get the D because they hate themselves for taking dick. They hate themselves for taking dick. Because they feel like they betrayed, I guess. actually use these boots. Wait. There we go. Ow, I'm getting hit. Is that just doing 1 damage to him? Is that seriously what it was doing? Ah, these boots might not be very cool. Ow. Damn, horse. Oh, threw me out. Wow. Yeah, these boots suck. I mean, they kind of look cool. Kung Fu shoes could be even worse. I'll use a real weapon. Like a gun. No. This thing's good. Okay, so yeah, kind of rambled a lot of stuff while playing this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you missed any part of the stuff that I talked about, like COVID and Maxwell, yeah, feel free to check the beginning of the stream. Anyway, you guys, ladies, hey Timothy, thank you for keeping company here. You have oh wait, let me see. You just said something. She hated this country. She was a Bernie Sanders supporter. She claimed she was raised in a sex cult and she was divorced. She was divorced, still lived with her abusive ex until she kicked him out. Okay, yeah, the people who hate this country, they hate America that much. Do they know how it is in other countries? Like, they want socialism that badly. They want communism that badly. It's funny. The people who really exercise their First Amendment, like making fun of Trump and the government, all that, they are exercising what makes this country great. Now, they're using it in a way that's kind of annoying at this point, right? It's no fun to pick on Trump. Like, everyone does it. It's like, oh God. You know? Every little thing. So, okay. But that's what makes this country great, is the First Amendment, right? You could say that. You criticize China, criticize what's it, Chi Z, whatever his name is, call him Winnie the Pooh. See what happens. See what happens. You're gonna disappear. You're gonna go away. Talk bad about Putin and Russia. Really hate Russia. Be gay. Be openly lesbian and gay in Russia. See what happens. Be openly gay in China. See what happens. See. A lot of these LGBT people who don't know very much will say China is actually very progressive. That's not true. China will say it's progressive. China will say it supports gay rights, but not openly gay rights. You can't be openly gay without consequence. You could be gay online, but you can't be gay in person. Don't take my word for it. I mean, there's people that get arrested and disappear because of that stuff. Indiegogo. Okay. And what I'll do for you as well, for the Dead Man's Tome podcast, I'll try to include that in the beginning. With you know, obviously no cash, whatever. I mean, you definitely help me out. You definitely help this channel out quite a bit, I feel. So I'll definitely do that. And usually on Mondays I try to talk about a horror movie, try to review one. Might do that. Might talk about something that's more relevant to what's going on now. Or if I could find, you know what? If I could find Oh, it would be easy to find a horror movie, review it. One that would be definitely problematic for. Oh, I know exactly what. Nukem High. Nukem High. I'll talk about that. Nukem High School. It's a good movie. It's hilarious. It has blackface in it though, but it's funny, and I wouldn't want it to change or be any different. And it's full on tribal blackface. Like the guy even has like a bone through his nose. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Y'all take it easy. Tromo. Yeah. Tromo.